so many seem to be thinking is the case. Body shot around so far. Gets another straight.
They're the best punches of the fight. He's won
By
the round
far.
just off of
And
that.
another straight left hand. I told you to watch. Right hand landed for Pacquiao that time. Bradley gets him back with a left hook. Pacquiao gets him with a straight left.
Here we see an exchange right now where they both exchanging punches, and as I've said before, Manny is very good at injuring because he punches and pivots back and forth very well. Nothing is landing clean except for that punch there. And it still didn't seem like whether Bradley hurt his twisted his arm.
Manny Pacquiao loves this kind of fight. This is exactly what
Bradley
he
does too. Bradley gets here you see a tremendous left from Manny Pacquiao. It seems as if he just physically overpowered Bradley at this stage right now. And it's just a matter of time because
that Pacquiao wasn't going to be a great fighter. At age 28, at 147 pounds, Pacquiao
landing a lot of punches, but particularly the right hook to the body was maybe the best punch out of that whole exchange in there. And it
a guy that comes over and smiles at the announcers. But anyway, Manny Pacquiao hook to the body. 6-0, Manny Pacquiao.
Just at the right time, fight as hard as he can, and it's just not good enough.
And lose every round, which by my eyes is the case. This would clearly appear to be Bradley's best round.
WBO welterweight champion of the world, the Desert Storm, Bradley
has scored an upset split decision victory over Manny Pacquiao. God only knows how.